Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful episode of the Theme Park Tempo. We are here today in Staten Island, New York, at the Kreischer Mansion. Right behind us, if you can get a look at that, it is actually a legitimate haunted mansion, a real-life haunted mansion here today. There's both a hayride and an actual walk we're going to get to. Hopefully, we get to bring you in with us. If not, well, it's all good in the hood. But either way, welcome to Kreischer Mansion. So that is the Kreischer Mansion, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at. There were infamous murders that took place there, and now it's open to the public in Staten Island, New York, for a full Halloween walkthrough, and it really looks sick. It is majestic, it is pristine, it is wonderful, it is a real-life haunted mansion. So we got Michael Myers here running around with a chainsaw. Improper theming. Michael Myers never used a chainsaw. I don't even know if you can hear it in the background, but I don't know what this is. Oh my lord. So we just waited in a not so socially distanced line. I don't care. But we got yelled at for not wearing our masks, but it's also New York, so people care, people don't. It is what it is. I am here with my friend Danny, who went to Six Flags with us, and his girlfriend Nicole, joining us here at the haunt today. Almost in line to get our tickets. We go through a hayride first, and then we walk through the mansion. Hayride first in the mansion. Lots of fun coming up here at Kreischer Manor. Thank you. And the line of test determined that was a lie. Jason here. I mean, I guess it's Jason. Is it Jason? It is Jason. I don't think Jason liked me. I think he misses his mommy. Jason's notorious for having mommy issues, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we waited about 20 minutes in line to get the ticket. And we got the fast pass option. First we go through the hayride, and then we're going to go to something else, the lady told us, and then we get to go into that manor right there. Gonna bring you on the hayride with us because it looks like I can do that here. So a bit of a grievance here. We got these fast pass tickets, and so far we've been in the fast pass line about 20 minutes. Fast pass to me means 10-15 minutes tops. I mean, the other line's moving a lot slower, but there should be an option to where I buy fast pass, I'm in there quick. That's the whole point of fast pass. So thumbs down for that. That's my dude here. We're on Theme Park Tempo. Look it up on YouTube.
I'm mad scared though. Like, we gonna have mad fun.
First time here?
First time here. Right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the hayride, finally, I would say about a 35-minute wait in Fast Pass. I mean, that's better than the hour and a half you would have waited on top of this. So they space you out, socially distanced, kind of. The queue really wasn't socially distanced, but I mean, at least they're not taking away our right to hunt this Halloween season. The first hunt of the year. Kreischer Manor 2020. Oh shit! Right on top. Alright, just got off the hayride. I'm not sure if you can see right in front of us is a school bus we gotta walk through before we go into the mansion. It's really dark out, so I apologize if you can't see anything. But here we go for the school bus. Nicole! Oh, there's Freddy here. No! Well, Freddy's right in front of us. You can't even see him. So how dark it is.
There we go. This is better.
My good son.
There we go. Give Freddy some light. Give Freddy some light. Can you? I want to get him for the channel. There he is. There's Freddy. Freddy, you're on YouTube.
Freddy, you look amazing.
Beautiful. Picture perfect. So just did some online research. This house was built in 1885. The owner of the house shot himself in the left temple, and ever since then, his reports of paranormal hauntings inside this mansion we're about to walk through for a Halloween haunt here in Staten Island. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment is upon us here at Kreischer Manor. We are about one group away from walking in. We are pumped, excited. Well, Danny and I are pumped. Nicole's a little on the shaky side, but she'll go through it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bring you inside. I'm going to try my best. For the hayride, they said I wasn't supposed to, but I did it anyway because, you know what, I paid 45 bucks for it, so I have a right to, I feel like. But either way, about to go into Kreischer Manor. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't show you any of the inside of the house. It was very tight space. Awesomely themed, though, to an old school I mean, you don't gotta theme it, it is an old school mansion. But apparently there's a backyard I didn't even know about. I thought we were done. You're entering the escape portion. You can't even see the sign, and my camera's right up to it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just got a Kreischer Manor behind us. Really awesomely themed inside. I mean, you can't get any better than an old school haunted mansion just like that. A little on the short side for a walkthrough, but like I said, you can't beat the actual being inside an old historic haunted house like that. Really great scenes, really great jump scares. The actors wearing a COVID mask kind of takes away from the experience because you don't see the facial expressions, in my opinion. But then again, great that we're actually able to get a haunted in 2020 Halloween season. Reporting to you from Kreischer Manor here in Staten Island, New York. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to do a quick recap of the Kreischer Mansion in Staten Island, New York. What I'm going to be rating different Halloween scares on are a few different factors. Going into it is story theming, because a lot of these places really don't have storied theming. A lot of these backyard haunts just kind of mash theming together. Although it's all spooky theming, I prefer for a Halloween haunt to tell a story. So story theming is very important. Committed actors is going to be next. I need to see actors in roles. I need to see actors doing their parts, playing the role, really enticing the guests in the experience of the haunt. Next is going to be scares. I'm coming here to get scared. I'm not coming here to walk through a haunted house with 2 or 3 actors throughout the whole thing. I want scares throughout. The better the scares, the more reaction for me, the better time I'm having. And then total length of the attraction. I've been to some that take you an hour to go through, and that's amazing. And then others I've been through that take you 10 minutes to go through, and it's not so amazing. I like somewhere like a half hour per attraction. It's enough to tell a whole story, but it's also enough to not get the person bored. So yeah, a nice decent length is what I'm looking for. Total cost of the attraction, these do get a lot really costly sometimes, unfortunately. So yeah, definitely looking for it to be a decent, reasonable cost. I understand these cost a lot of money to put on, but I'm looking for the most bang for my buck. But I mean, honestly, you know me, if I find a good attraction, I'll shell out the extra money. But definitely always cost we're looking for. And then of course, especially at mom and pop haunts, we want to look at safety. Safety is priority. Safety is key, especially when you're not an experienced theme park. So looking at all that together, here we go. Kreischer Mansion in Staten Island, New York. And I gave it a total theming of a 6.1. Total story theming, that is. It was storied in the mansion, but the hayride was all over the place. Oh my god, you went from a church to a graveyard to a meat factory with just random scares in there. So that's why I got the 6.1. Total 7.2 for committed actors. Like I said, once you got into the house, the story picked up a lot. The actors didn't seem all that committed on the hayride. They were just jumping up and down, not really trying to get intense scares, more cheap scares, and I wasn't too thrilled about that. Speaking of scares, though, altogether a 6.7. I got a lot more scared in the house than I did on the hayride, but even in the house, it was pretty obvious where the actors were, so it wasn't all that jumpy, but I did get jumped a little bit. Total length of the attraction from the time it was one continuous ticket. You got on one ticket, you could both the hayride, and the house experience, and some stuff outside around the house too. It took about, I would say, 35 minutes from start to finish, so not bad at my normal length, so I give it an average score of a 7. Total cost of the attraction, it was $30 for both the hayride, like I said, and the haunted attraction. We paid $45 for the fast pass, so it's an additional $15 we spent. It wasn't the worst in the world. I spent a lot more in other haunted houses. So total 7.3, decent cost, and a safety of a 7.9. They were wiping down each trailer after use. They were spacing people out as best as they could. But the overall attraction safety I'm looking at, not COVID safety, it was very safe in the manner that they got people on and off the hayride safely and navigated them through the house safely. So altogether, a wonderful time. I definitely recommend coming here if you're into Halloween haunts. Gonna give a total score, Kreischer Mansion, a 7.04. Total tempo tickets, 7.04.